Well, what's going on? I mean, what is this, a robbery?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Me? I happen to live here. I work for Mr. Centel. I'm his administrative assistant. Yeah.
Mr. Rusty Centel's assistant, huh?
That's right. That's who I am.
Well, then. Come here. You can, recognize the deceased?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So you caught him, huh? You did this.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Him. I walked in on him yesterday, beating Rusty up, and I had to pull him off.
Yesterday?
Yeah, I'm telling you. He was beating his father to a pulp, yelling, "I'll kill you! I'll kill you!" And then you came back, and you did it.
You have anything to say, Mr. Centel?
I admit that I attacked my father yesterday.
Attacked him? He was slaughtering the guy. If I hadn't have come in when I did,
All right.
the guy would have been dead right then and there. As it was, I took a right cross to the chin, you know?
You shut up.
Come on, I'm just trying to say, if it wasn't for me...
Let's get out.
All right, don't shove.
Why did you attack your father, Mrs. Centel?
It was a personal matter.
Oh, I guess so. But what?
He lied to me.
Oh, you beat him up and said you'd kill him because he lied to you. You've got quite a temper, Mr. Centel. Quite a temper.
This is Search for Tomorrow.
Ringo Altman?
Yeah, I told you. Look, Officer Emerson over there, he knows who I am. I work for Rusty Centel, right? Right.
Where were you tonight?
I was at the hockey game.
It's over already, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I left early because the game was a blowout. It was like 6-1, you know? I mean, what was the use? Anyway, these guys, I like to see a good brawl, you know? And these guys, they're skating around like they're getting ready for the Olympics, doing Swan Lake on ice.
You got any proof you were there tonight?
Yeah, sure. Here, here's my ticket.
May I keep this, please?
Yeah, be my guest.
Look, just how much longer is this going to take?
Not much longer at all now, Mr. Centel, but I would like you to go into a few more details, if you would, about the fight you had with your father yesterday.
It was a fight. You heard Ringo's description of it. It was fairly accurate. Just how much more do you want me to say?
Oh, I'd like to know more about the reason for the fight.
I told you, he lied to me.
Must have been some pretty important lies.
It was.
Money?
No, it didn't concern money.
Business? Were you in business together?
No, it wasn't about business. Look, it was personal between us.
I understand why you're being so reluctant to tell us what it was about.
And I don't understand why it's any of your business.
I was just wondering if you fly off the handle on little things like that.
No, I do not.
Then what was it? It didn't cost you money. It didn't cost you a job.
He lied about my wife.
Your wife? I thought you and your wife were separated.
We are.
And you beat him up because you lied about it.
We are separated because of his lies.
What kind of lies?
I don't think I want to tell you about that if you don't mind.
Okay. But why did you come back over here again tonight?
I was looking for my father.
Beat him up again?
No.
Why?
I wanted to get some things answered. Look, I'm very tired. I would like to leave now. Is that possible?
Sure. Sure, okay. But we're going to want to talk with you again, Mr.
I'm sure of that.
We're going to have to talk to you about quite a few other things. In fact, I'm now legally obligated to inform you that you are a definite target of this investigation. Do you understand?
I understand.
I'm sorry about tonight. Sorry about all of it. I mean, I know that man over there is your father.
Yeah, but you have a
nonetheless-
job to do.
Oh, that's right. And a killer to catch.
So,
You won't mind answering a few more questions now, will you?
I told you I'd answer 100 more questions, but I'd like to do that later, okay?
Sure. Sure. Later.
You get that report in as soon as you can, Gus.
Sure thing. It's a German Luger, all right, from World War II. And 2 empty shells.
Medical examiner said there was only 1 bullet in the body.
Well, we covered the place, and maybe it was fired from someplace else.
Lieutenant, we ever find out who phoned in the disturbance call at the station?
No. Anybody could have heard it passing by. Heard a gunshot?
Or whoever did it.
Oh, Dick Tracy. Did you guys check out all the windows and doors?
Yes, sir. No sign of forced entry, no sign of struggle except for the fight yesterday.
He probably knew his murderer.
Uh-huh. Well, I think I do, too.
Where's the hockey player?
Oh, Big Bad Wolf?
Yeah, that guy Ringo.
Well, he said this place spooked him. He couldn't sleep here anymore, so he went to stay in a hotel.
Oh. Hey, you know this guy Altman? Ringo Altman?
Yeah, and he's not one of my favorite people.
Oh.
In fact, if I had to accuse somebody, it'd definitely be him.
Even though he has a provable alibi for tonight.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, you just keep right on talking, because someday you're going to say something that makes sense.
Hey, I think I got something here.
What?
Well, it looks like a bullet hole in a book.
Where'd you see that?
Oh, I saw it inside through this screen here. See?
Yeah. Son of a gun. Nice.
That's the first shot. Went wild.
Yeah, well, I was looking around these shelves, and I just saw it inside here through this screen, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, you know, in order for it to go through here, it must have been fired from a different angle than the other shot, right? I mean, it went in through like this, so that means that, yeah, it must have come from about over here. Excuse me, Brian. Right about through here, see? But then that means that the other shot had to have been fired from over here, not over there, because of the way the body must have fallen backwards from this position. Am I correct in that?
All right. We'll bring in forensic, have them earn all their dough, check out all these angles and things. All right? Hot shots? I mean, you don't mind that we bring in the pros, do you?
No, go ahead. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm still giving 2-to-1 odds it was Travis Santel. He's just a lousy shot. This is the first time, that's all.
Could be.
Any takers? 2-to-1.
Yeah, well,
No,
we'll both follow your lead. After all, we're both here to learn.
your partner's got his head screwed on straight.
Who you got? Oh. Oh.
My hat.
Keith, Andy will be just fine. It takes time, that's all.
Yeah, I know you're proud of that. I'm just worried about the kid, that's all.
Oh, that would be fine. We serve until 10
Andy's
o'clock.
going to have everything
Certainly,
she
thank you for
does.
calling.
If you could have seen her at the foot of that staircase at your mother's house with that little cardboard suitcase looking scared and lonely. Let me tell you something else. Your mother's house does not exactly make you feel like you're at home. I'm sorry.
My mother is going to be very good to her.
I didn't mean that. I mean, sometimes, you know, you feel like you're more at home when there's someone there to yell at you. I mean, your mother's house is like a museum. If you touch something, you're going to get a demerit.
Keith.
All right? I'm just telling you, I'm worried about the kid. That's all. Oh, heck, I shouldn't worry about her. She's got more guts than I ever thought she did. She'd be okay. I shouldn't worry.
You're
Now,
right.
here are your Irish coffee ready to go.
Okay. And, we'll talk about this later,
Okay.
okay?
I'll get that, Keith.
Okay.
Riverboat?
Joanne,
Travis, thank goodness.
is Liza there?
No. Where are you?
At home?
She's not there either.
No, I still haven't found her yet.
I was by your house a while ago. She wasn't there then either. Where have you been, Travis? I've called and called. Travis, are you there?
My father, Joe. He's dead.
Dead. I don't believe it. What happened?
He was murdered.
Murder. Oh, my God, Travis.
I just came from his house.
When did this happen?
Sometime last night, Joe, I went over there and, the police, they kept me there for hours, questioning me.
I'm so sorry.
Look, thank you, Joe, but it's no secret what I felt about him. After what he did,
Still, he was your father.
Look, my only concern right now is finding Liza.
Yes, yes, of course.
Now, you said that you had come over here earlier.
Yes,
Well, why? Did Liza call you?
no. No, actually, I saw her
Saw her? Saw her where?
coming out of Rusty's house. I think I ought to come over there.
Yes, I'll be here.
Travis,
Yes?
was Rusty shot?
Yes.
I'll be right there. Keith, I'm going over to the Santel's. Tell Stu to call me there the minute he gets back. And I mean the minute.
Andy? Honey, what? Andy? Darling, what are you doing down here?
I'm going to sleep.
Well, how can you? You've taken all the cushions off and you're lying there on those lumpy old springs.
I like them.
You do? Better than the lovely room upstairs and Wendy's beautiful four-poster bed?
Yeah, I feel like I'm drowning in that bed. It's got all those pillows, and I feel like they're just going to come up around me and drown me.
Well, honey, it's a lovely room.
I don't like it. It stinks.
It stinks.
Yeah, it's got that yucky, perfumey smell.
That happens to be a very expensive fragrance, darling.
Well, it smells up everything. I put my clothes in the drawers, and there's those perfume packets. And they're ruining the smell of all my clothes.
How did your clothes smell before?
Good, like Keith's house.
Oh, honey. All right. Oh. I tell you what. I will remove the sachet from the drawers. How's that?
It's too scary up there. It's spooky.
What do you mean spooky?
It's too quiet. I feel like I'm in a graveyard or something.
Well, this may surprise you, but a lot of people like it quiet in the middle of the night.
I don't. I'm used to trains and trucks going by all night.
Well, darling, look. I'll take the sachet out of the drawers, and I will find some scent, like bacon, to spray the room with. But I'm not too sure I can promise you trucks and things that go bump in the night. Oh, honey, look. Sooner or later, you'll learn that a little perfume is all right for a girl. In fact, you have an awful lot to learn.
There's nothing I want to learn.
Andy, I know that this is a strange house, and things are going to be a little difficult for a while. But both of us just have to try to get used to it.
What's the point? I'm ready to go whenever you give the word.
What word?
Well, you got me off the hook with that judge. And you know all about laws and stuff.
So?
So as soon as everything cools down, well, I can run away if you wouldn't tell anybody about it. And I could go back and live with Keith again, okay?
No, it's not okay.
What?
Honey, didn't you hear what Judge Lewis said? I'm responsible for you. Do you know what that word means? Well, do you remember the legal documents that I signed? All right, I'll put it to you this way. I am responsible for you, and if you run away, I'll have no choice. I'll have to tell them, and you will be caught, and you'll be put into an institution at Perrysville. Do you understand?
You mean you're going to make me live here forever?
No, I'm going to let you live here for a while.
Oh, gee.
Look, I think we're stuck with each other, so we might as well make the best of it, okay?
Yuck.
My sentiments exactly, dear. Now will you go upstairs and try to go to sleep?
No, this is where I'm sleeping.
All right. Since it's your first night here, you may sleep wherever you please. But I will get you a blanket so you don't catch pneumonia and die.
What'd you make Keith do?
What?
What'd you make him do for helping me out?
Well, nothing very much. Lie down. I want him to improve himself. First of all, he's going to start working at the TV station with me.
TV?
Right. And then he's going to go back to school and finish his degree.
School? He's old enough. He don't have to go to no school. Boy, you're mean making him do that.
Well, I'll tell you something. Some people don't think school is a punishment.
Can't we just forget about this? Can't you let me go back with my brother, huh?
No, honey, we can't. I'm sorry, we can't. Now, will you do me a favor? I'm tired, and I have to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and run a television station. So will you please try to go to sleep? Now, tomorrow, Rose and I will go up there. We will air out Wendy's room and try to make you comfortable. And then tomorrow night, you can sleep there.
Maybe.
No maybes. Night.
I'm so sorry. This is a nightmare.
Yes, it is. Joe, I have to know. Why did you ask me if my father had been shot? How did you know that?
I didn't know. Not for sure.
But then why did you ask me right after telling me that you saw Liza running out of that house?
I had to put the pieces together in my own mind. I went over to your father's house in the first place because I wanted to tell him to his face what I thought of what he'd done. Then as I drove in the driveway, I thought I heard a shot. But you know how that is. You tell yourself it's not possible and put it out of your mind. Then as I was getting out of the car, Liza came running out of the house.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you talk to her?
No, to tell the truth, I was kind of startled, and it was foggy. I wasn't sure at first that it was Liza.
Well, maybe it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I did recognize her. She was wearing that pretty light fur coat of hers.
Did you call out to her?
Several times.
She didn't answer.
Well, you know, maybe she didn't hear me. She was running fast toward her car. She jumped in it and drove away. I tried to keep up with her, but she was several blocks ahead of me, and then I got stopped by the police for speeding.
Which way was she headed?
It seemed to me she was headed home. That's why I came here.
What time was that? What time were you here?
It must have been 6:45.
And what time were you at my father's?
I know that was 6 o'clock because I had the news on in the car.
Joe, are you positive it was Liza? It was so foggy out there.
I'm absolutely positive. Now, you know she hasn't done anything wrong. But she may have seen the murder.
No, I doubt it.
Why?
Oh, I don't know, Joe. It's just a feeling. I mean, if that was it, why didn't she come home?
Oh, she will. Any minute now. Look, she's probably still in shock. And, you know, maybe the police have already caught the man who did it. Already arrested him. It was probably attempted robbery.
No, Joe. There were no signs of forced entry.
Well, you know what they always say. With a murder, if it's going to be solved, it'll probably be solved in the first 48 hours.
Joe, you can't say anything about seeing Liza tonight.
Now, there is an explanation.
Joe, the police are under tremendous pressure to come up with a suspect now. And if they find out that you heard a gunshot and then saw Liza running out of that house, they're going to think that she did it.
Oh, Travis.
Joe, please. Just promise me you won't say anything if you're asked. Just say you don't know. It's important. Joe, it's for Liza. Will you promise me